Okay, the right way to hunt arrowheads. Now this is a great time of the year. We're getting some spring rains here in March, the end of March, and that softens up the ground. The frost is out of the ground, and it's a perfect time because once summer gets here, I'm working in a garden every spare minute I get, plus I work at the candy truck 7 days a week, and I work at a bakery 5 nights a week, and of course I got other things I do too. But be that as it may, summer is a very busy time. So just before that time, there's about a month and a half, every weekend on a Sunday I like to go out with permission. And how do you get permission? Well, you get to know the farmers and the landowners, number one. And you treat them like they're royalty. They like that. But be that as it may, if you're going up to even the people that you know, you hand them a piece of paper and ask permission to hunt arrowheads on their property. Now, the paper says that if you get injured on their property or killed, neither you nor your relatives have the right to sue. You give up that right. You also say that you'll split all of the stuff that you get from your collections and anything like that. You'll also fill every hole that you dig, and anything else that is disturbed, you will put it back the way it was before you leave. Things like that go a long ways with most landowners and farmers, ranchers, what have you. So things like that are very important. Another thing that you want, buy yourself a golf cart. I know that a lot of people think they can just walk around and spot an arrowhead on the surface, and that doesn't happen but once in a blue moon anymore. You'll do a lot better if you get a golf cart and a good small shovel. The smaller holes will get you to the point you can be digging down. You might, in some places around southwest Nebraska, because of the dirty 30s blowing in so much dirt, covered up as much as 3 feet of the original campsites of the Native Americans. And so you're going to have to dig. Now, once you find a campsite, you can work around it. And of course, one of the tricks is that you're going to find prairie dog bones. They ate a lot more prairie dogs than they ever did buffalo. And you'll find a whole bunch of prairie dog bones. You work your way till you find the campsite. Then you work out from that. You'll find pottery. If they broke pottery, they just threw it down off to the side because they were going to be moving anyway. They didn't have trash dumps. And so you'll find a lot of good stuff. And a good shovel is invaluable. But rather than carry your stuff, this golf cart allows you to drag it behind you. It's an invaluable thing to have for a $5 bill. And of course, I also like this. If you're reach down and pick up stuff just to look around and look at it to get an idea of the rocks and things like that, so you don't have to bend down as often. It also means you, in snake country, which that's what this is, it's a good snake wake up thing. It'll wiggle the grass and tell the snakes to get out of the area. The non-poisonous ones will leave. The poisonous ones stay, and you have to take care of them the best way you can. In other words, you kill them. And the other option that I like to carry on my cart is a sifter. I cannot tell you how many arrowheads I've lost simply by not sifting. When I start sifting, you could put a pile of dirt on here. I'm sure there's no arrowheads in there, and next thing you know, you're popping up a few arrowheads. And so a good lightweight screen for sifting out the dirt. And again, once the dirt's soft, like it is this time of the year before it becomes hard-packed, it's invaluable. It does the job. It's one of the valuable things you can have. And of course, I'm not one of them old boys talking about the end of the world, but if times get tough and you've got to travel, if you're going to travel, I plan to dig in and stay where I am, but those that want to, a golf cart will carry an awful lot of stuff for you. And instead of packing it on your back, because after you've walked 5 miles with 50 pounds on your back, you're not going to be ready for much of a fight. This allows you to set it down and rest anytime you want, and it'll pull it very easily. This is McCook's Mr. Bill, hoping that you have a good arrowhead hunt and that this world becomes a lot more sane than it is today. Rate this film.